What is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans had OTAs today. We pulled some great quotes from my guy DJ Bienemy, who does a great job covering the Houston Texans. Go give him a follow. We heard some great things about our rookie franchise quarterback CJ Stroud. It was Celebrity/Legends Day today at practice, and it was real cool seeing the old Houston Texans players come back and show their support to the young guys. We saw Garrick Jones. Remember him, Garrick Jones for GM. We saw Owen Daniel, who in my opinion, the best tight end in Texans history. And then the GOAT himself, my favorite player, Andre Johnson, was in attendance. It was real good seeing those guys there. There was also some H-Town rappers in the house. Little Kiki was very invested into practice. Overall, it sounded like it was a great day at OTAs. The vibes are at an all-time high. The excitement is at an all-time high. But before we talk about how today went, guys, welcome everyone to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calavillo. I drop daily Houston Texans content. Follow me on Twitter at 713HSP. On Instagram, 713 Houston Sports. Now, this is from our guy DJ. Observations from OTA. CJ finished practice strong, especially in 2 minutes. The first two plays, incompletion, then a false start. That's kind of a drive killer right there, right? We've seen that happen to the Houston Texans multiple times. But he completed 3 in a row, including a 42-yard running catch from Amari Rodgers for a touchdown. They spotted the ball at the 10, and CJ threw a touchdown to Alex Backman. We are already hearing CJ start going through adversity. Like I said, a incompletion and a false start. Those are drive killers. But to go 3 in a row right after that, including a 42-yard touchdown to Amari Rodgers, you love to hear that coming from CJ Stroud. Speaking of Rodgers and Backman, they need to put more strong days together. Observations from our guy DJ. Dameon Pierce had 2 nice runs today during OTAs. Brevin Jordan flashed a bunch during 7-on-7 and team. CJ Stroud had multiple 40-yard completions. Derek Stingley had a pass breakup. Mills and Nico Collins had a couple of nice hookups. A lot to break down there. Dameon Pierce having 2 nice runs, that doesn't surprise me. I think that he is going to just absolutely burst out on the scene. 1,200 plus yards, 10 plus touchdowns. He is going to be the MVP for the Houston Texans offense. Mark my words. Brevin Jordan flashes during 7-on-7. That doesn't surprise me, right? And we heard this last year during OTAs and training camp. We need to see Brevin Jordan on the field. But when he's behind Dalton Schultz and second-year guy Tegan Quitoriano, it is going to be interesting to see how Brevin Jordan fits into this Houston Texans future. CJ Stroud having multiple 40-yard completions. That gets me excited. He is pushing the ball down the field. We didn't hear that with Davis Mills last year. I was there for 2 days. I saw them try to connect on the deep ball, but they just couldn't. Derek Stingley having a pass breakup. Apparently, no one is really throwing Derek Stingley's way. And if you see him, dude looks like he put on 10 to 15 pounds worth of muscle. I am excited for year 2 of Derek Stingley. Mills and Nico Collins had a couple nice hookups. Listen, don't forget, we trade up for Davis Mills and Nico Collins. That were the first players in the Nick Caserio era. With Davis Mills, we know it, right? We know that CJ Stroud is QB1. We know come training camp he will get first team reps, but make him sweat, right? We even heard that Davis Mills has been putting together a nice couple of practices. You like to hear that coming from a guy who's really been through a lot, but make my rookie quarterback sweat. I do think CJ Stroud is going to be starter coming training camp and then following into week 1. Davis Mills, I think, is going to be a very nice backup in this league. And Nico Collins, he has been the star of OTAs, plays with almost every single quarterback, good plays at that. He's entering year 3. He needs to prove himself. How does he fit into the future of this Houston Texans team? The only person who can answer that is Nico Collins himself. Some more observations from our guy DJ. QBs haven't thrown at Derek Stingley much during our time watching OTAs. On a 4th and 15 play situation, CJ Stroud and Tank Dell connected on a first down over the middle. And then lastly, Xavier Hutchinson had a 30-yard contested catch down the field from Case Keenum. The one before that, hearing that on 4th and 15, CJ found his friend, found his boy, found the guy that he told the Houston Texans to go out and get Tank Dell for the huge 4th and 15 conversion. I can't wait to see that during the regular season. And then hearing that Xavier Hutchinson is balling out, this is going to be crazy seeing, where Xavier Hutchinson lands on the lineup for the Houston Texans. Some say he is a Nico Collins replacement. This was a guy who was a finalist for the Bolipnikov, award for being one of the best wide receivers in college football last year. I am excited to see what Xavier Hutchinson could do for the future and for this Houston Texans team. This was how OTAs went today, guys. You let me know how it went. Go Texans. Have a very blessed day.